Hello, it's Helen here from helenmartinonline.com. Happy Mother's Day to those of you that are mothers. I hope you all had an awesome Mother's Day, that you got spoilt rotten, and that you had a really enjoyable day. I had a great day myself. It's not the most happiest day for me. I lost my mum when I was really young. I've lost a stepmum. I've lost my mother-in-law. It's just one of those days for me, but that's all part of life and that's all part of our learning curve. But one of my friends that is a mum didn't have such a good Mother's Day, and it's something that I wanted to talk about today and raise some awareness of. Do you have anybody in your life that brings you down? Do you have anybody in your life that is negative? Whether that's friends or family, just somebody that always sort of leans towards the negative side of things. You know, one of those people that you might ask, how's your day? How you feeling? Oh, I'm all right. I think we all know someone or is surrounded by somebody that has that negative tendency. So if you have, that one person or some negative people in your life, how do you deal with it? So if you've got somebody in your life like that, or you're surrounded by some people like that, or you come across like that in your business, like if you are in the home-based business, network marketing business like I am, and you get faced with that negativity, how do we defend ourselves, against it? And that's what I want to talk to you about today, and hopefully give you some insight as to some ways to defend that negativity. First and foremost to understand is that don't take other people's negativity personally. Often what people say and do, towards you, they do towards others. They might have the inkling to, think negatively anyway, and it's often got nothing to do with us. What they're saying. So although it might be directed at you, that negativity, often it's got absolutely nothing to do with you. So it's generally a reflection of themselves, not of you. So it's really important in life, in relationships, people that you surround yourself by, particularly in business, is not to take other people's negativity personally. I gave an example on a Facebook Live I did last week. I was having a conversation with somebody and I was talking about somebody's health and how I could help them in certain ways, and this lady sat down. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go and watch last week's live about judging people. And this lady sat down and she was like, and like completely judged me and the conversation, and she was really, really negative. Now, I know that negativity that she was projecting towards me in our conversation actually had nothing to do with me. So just remember that. Often some people's negativity has got nothing to do with you. You know who you are. You know what you're striving for. You know the good qualities that you have. So when somebody's being negative towards you, don't take that personally, because it doesn't make a difference to who you are as a person. You know who you are as a person. So it's just a projection of their reality, not yours. So that's key. Don't take other people's negativity personally. The other thing is, make sure you're spending time with people that are positive around you. You would have heard that saying before, that we're the average of the people that we surround ourselves with. So if you are surrounding yourself by somebody who's negative, living with somebody who's negative, dealing with negative people all the time, it's going to sink in and it's going to have an effect on you. So if you can surround yourself with positive, uplifting people, then it'll have a greater impact on your life. It's like, think of it like a fire. To keep the fire warm, to keep you, feeling good and warm and fuzzy, you've got to keep, lighting that fire. You've got to throw positives on that fire. If you let that fire just, smolder away, the fire is going to go out. It's like you as a person. Unless you surround yourself with positive, uplifting people that support you in your journey, in life, in business, whatever that is, your fire will go out. You will end up taking on some of that negativity. So make sure you're surrounding yourself by positive people. Another thing is definitely, if you want to live a more positive life, then live and breathe positivity. There's a lot of negative people around us and unfortunately want to bring us down. So if you want to live a more positive life, then live and breathe that yourself. Lead by example. And if someone's being negative around you, don't buy into it. Remember, it's their stuff, not yours. They're just projecting it on you. So lead by example and always think, on the positive side of it, and have great self-awareness of your own negativity or, hopefully positivity, and really be aware of the way that you think. Do you think negatively, or do you think positively? The one thing no one can take away from you is the way you respond and react to others. That is your choice, and that comes down to your attitude and your control. So nobody can take that away from you. That's completely up to you. So be very aware of how you're thinking and how you're reacting, because make no mistake, the way that you carry yourself through life and your attitude is completely your choice. So other people might direct their negative energy towards you. They might say things towards you that, don't make you feel good, and your initial reaction might be, it might hurt. It might, really not make you feel good. And that's your natural instinct, and that's fine. But make no mistake, after about 15 seconds, you are then choosing to stay in that emotion. Your attitude is your choice. So if you're understanding this and, you're on live with me or watching the replay, please, say yes or send me some likes. I'm hoping I'm not offending anybody by this Facebook Live. I'm just trying to give you some tools to defend yourself against other negative people, which have nothing to do with you. Always have faith in yourself. Always believe in yourself. You know who you are, the way you've been brought up, what you're striving for in life. So don't let other people tear you down. So back to your attitude. So your attitude is your choice. So, you choose to stay in positive or negative emotion. So that is something that you can control. It's not the events of negativity that's the problem. It's the way that you react to them. So yes, initially you might have an initial negative reaction, or you're hurt or you're angry, but you choose to stay there. So that comes down to your choice, your attitude. So move through it and flip it through to the positive. Sometimes when you're going through hard times, it is hard to be positive and be happy, but you can't be happy from external things. The only way that you can be truly happy is inside. And that comes down to your thoughts, your reactions, your positive emotions. So have great awareness of that, and don't let other people, bring you down. And, one of the other most important things is focus on solutions. So you may be surrounded by people that are negative. You may be surrounded by people that, they have their reasons, but they might live in pity party world. If they do, don't go to that party. Don't be part of the pity party. Help them with some solutions. So turn things around. You might be sympathetic with someone's negativity or might be angry with someone's negativity, but don't be absorbed by it. Come up with a solution. So, well, we obviously don't agree on that. How about we agree to disagree and don't talk about it anymore? Or, maybe there is a solution that you can think of. So think of a solution. Don't stay in that negativity. And honestly, if you've got somebody negative in your life, or, people come and go that are negative in your life, or you're living with somebody that's negative, or you have a friend that's negative, or you have somebody that doesn't support what you do in life, sometimes you have to let them go. As hard as it might be, sometimes we have to let go of people in our life that, bring you down. That doesn't mean that you hate them or anything. It just means that you're putting more emphasis on you and your emotions and what makes you happy. So that was a bit long-winded, but I just wanted to highlight that, yes, there are a lot of people that will come and go in our lives that are negative around us. But, it's our attitude to be positive, stay positive, have a great life, have a happy life. So defend yourself against those negative people with those tools that I mentioned. So I hope you don't have anybody negative in your life, or, negative people come across your life. But if you do, hopefully that helps you in some way. So until my next video, I will see you then. Bye.